months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there to get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of this conference championship. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They try the middle, but stuck. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Sure hands. It's Woods. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Woods. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. He's going to take off here. Crosses the 10. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Got it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw it deep. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. He made the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Woods. Touchdown, Oregon. That's how you finish a play.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 0. And he takes this from inside the 5. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It is a great spot to start this drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's the running back in the flat. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Morris. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass rush closing in. Look at the end zone, has a lane. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. One final play before the end of the quarter. Makes the catch downfield. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So, Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. The crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a roar with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He bought some time, now lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Norris. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Like Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Pass caught. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Norris. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That's reeled in. It's Norris. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Now they're running on the toss. Running through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring for a big play.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas!
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Texas. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the wideout goes in motion. Running game is working. He'll stick with it on 1st down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs, and they did it right there.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He dumps it off to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Incomplete, almost had his 2nd interception of the game. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Grabs near the sticks. It's Booth. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Takes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Touchdown, Oregon! This offense really clicking.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7.
Oregon, 28, Texas, 7.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's hit just before the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear at the 30 now. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The offense will take their 1st in out of the half. We'll talk strategy here. The Ducks are in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Contact as he threw it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. What a catch by the sophomore. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And now from the pistol formation. And the same runner's got it again. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. The tight end has got it. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. Here's that defense shifting again. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Norris. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught, second down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to run for the first down. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught quickly. Inside the 25. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now it's second down here. Caught in the backfield. It's Norris. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw yet again. Turns it loose downfield. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. A 4th down completion to the running back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Takes the field. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Third down play for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. First down. They're going to throw the football. Moves left out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second and 10 after the previous play. It's Norris. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here. Down multiple scores. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it with room to run. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And it's a direct snap. Pitches to the back. He gets loose. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
And on fourth down, they get the first by just enough. The pitch does its job, and they convert to keep this drive moving.
Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Dump ball's caught by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Motion now from the tight end. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. Gets some space around the 30. What a catch and run by the sophomore there. Another big play for this offense, because they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense have made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Woods. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
You make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Really love the call here on third down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaking tackles. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to scramble. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He could go. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And it's a kneel down. An important third down attempt for this offense. And the offense just takes a knee here. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11.